Hey everybody, welcome back to 365 Days of Irish Tenor Banjo Tunes. If for those of you just checking this out, this is my New Year's resolution to try and play one new tenor banjo tune per day. They're all coming out of this big book of 365 Irish tunes put out by James Finnegan, the Banjo Buddy. Bought this about a year ago. Don't do a good job of playing the banjo, hence the New Year's resolution of trying to play one of these a day. I'm just a beginner, so this is not so much of a tutorial as just motivation for me. Today's been a weird day. This is my first day back to work since the new year, and so it's been a busy day. We had other things we had to do. We had a bottle drive fundraiser for my daughter's band. I had to do my beer tasting, which is my other New Year's thing. It's now 11 o'clock, so my family has gone to sleep, so I'm doing this in the living room rather than in my office music room, whatever you call it. So the setup's less than ideal. I got the book right flat in front of me on the table. Usually I have it up on a stand. Anyways, we're going to be doing the Kesh Jig today, which I know reasonably well, but I haven't ever played on the banjo. Now, I know I said it's not a tutorial, but one thing I do know that I don't do on the banjo, which I should be doing, is to get that sort of jig feel, you're strumming, or not you're strumming, although your strumming would be the same on a guitar. I play guitar as well, so it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So it's a 6/8 time, so in sets of 3. So your picking should be down, up, down, down, up, and it gets you that diddle dee diddle dee diddle dee. So your emphasis is on the 1 and the 3 each time, or sorry, the 1 and the 4. So I'm going to try that with this one. I don't think it's going to work well, but we're going to play this once through. So this is my first go at the tune. I play it once, and then I go and practice. I kept saying for about an hour. In reality, it's been about 15 minutes. I just don't have time. But I am at least picking the thing up and playing it once per day. So here we go, Kesh Jig. I have a problem now with glass distance. I'm having this on the table in front of me. You get the whole thing. Here we go. So we're going to try the down, up, down, down, up, down. That is very hard to do, the down, up, down, down, up thing. So I'm going to try this the first time through just straight up, and then we'll try picking it down, up, down, down, up. Maybe when I practice, see how we do when we come back. Well, it should have been a different finish there. Anyways, so that was a first go. I am going to go do a little bit of practice, see if we can get the down, up, down, down, up, and see if we can get that little 7th fret pinky finger thing going a little bit better. Be back a few moments later. Okay, I'm back. I definitely did not practice as long as I should, mostly because it's late. I have to get this edited, get it out the door. I tried the down, up, down, up thing. Very difficult for me to do. I would love to hear from somebody who knows more about these things, in particular when you're switching strings. So you're coming from a down on, let's say, your second, I don't know which way you term these, is probably your third string if it's the same as guitar. So let's say you're coming from your third string and you're going on a down on that one, and then you're moving down to the next string, which is, like, say, it would be your second string, so your next string down, and that should be an up, but it feels like the preserving motion, whatever the thing is, should be that I would go down, down, but it should be down, up, down. So I get mixed up there because I go down, down, up, and so I'm not getting the emphasis where it should be, which is probably why parts of this song just sound a little odd to me, especially where it's like there's two open strings in a row, like this part here where it should be, sorry, because I don't think they're grouping properly without the down, up, down, down, up. Anyways, you're probably finding this very boring, as these videos are already boring enough. But if you do know something about banjo music, tell me, what do you do when you move from one string down to the other and you're supposed to be doing down, up, down, down, up? So, let's see what we can make of this. Well, that was rather horrendous, but it served its purpose. I picked up the banjo. I played it today. So, for folks who are doing New Year's resolutions, I'm going to try and actually do these ones proper this year. But I would say, don't get discouraged if you have a terrible day at whatever your resolution is. If you miss a day, don't just throw the whole thing out and forget it or whatever. Like I've already said, if I miss a day, which I'm going to try really hard not to, but if I miss a day, I'll just do two the next day. And if I have a terrible day like today where it doesn't sound very good, and I'm sure there's going to be lots because there are 365 tunes in this book, many of which I have never heard a lick of. So far, I'm kind of sticking with the fact that I know some of these by ear, at least in terms of how they should sound, because when I start having to read tab and then also looking up to the musical notes to get the way that the meter goes as well, it gets messy. So anyways, thank you for humoring me if you've watched this and enjoyed day 3. Please feel free to leave a comment of encouragement. I could probably use one today. and subscribe if you like the other things that are on my channel. I do have a whole bunch of footage from a while ago of stuff in the shop that I need to get published too. So if you like shop work, I hope we can get a bunch of that out soon too. Anyways, have yourself a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.